coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We still out here on the road, man, trying to push this content, trying to push this positive energy. So big love to everybody out there who support me, everybody out there who rock with me, everybody who's with this movement. Stay tuned. The saga continues. We're going to try to get these things in the theaters in 2025, man. We're going to try to push this in the movies, man. So stay tuned. We're going to have a GoFundMe, and we're going to try to raise this money to put this message out there on the big screen. TVP Nation, stand up. We working, we working, we working. Oh, down goes Frazier. All right, let's get this straight. You know, got the makeshift stuff going on in here, so we got to get it done. But today, I want to explain something to y'all that y'all may not understand, but I'm gonna try to make understanding understood. Prison, especially with a store box, a list. Let me tell y'all what a list is. A list can come in a whole lot of different ways. A list can come by somebody extorting you. They'll come up to you and just say, look, man, I'm going to give you this list, man. This is what you need to get when you go to the store. A list can come from you gambling, losing, and a person give you a list to go to the store. A list can come from you buying drugs on credit because it ain't store day. And they going to give you a list to go to the store. Because in penitentiary, everybody got to eat. That's one of the things that everyone has to do. You have to eat. You got to eat to stay alive. And we already know what the kitchen food is like. We already know what they serving in there. Pure, hot, off the press, doo-doo. So, you know, you're going to try to eat out of that commissary. The thing about this list is this. If somebody give you a list, it's going to be tailored to exactly what they need, what they want you to get. If you don't get that list and or you come back with half of the list, excuse me, different things on the list, or not the list at all, man, anything can happen. Anything has happened, you know. It has happened to me more times than I like to remember. Because running that store box when people borrow stuff from me or loaning somebody some money, if I give you a list, I need what I told you to get. And I used to always try to get lists to people that I knew was responsible. The ones that I was a little shady about, I wouldn't give them a list. I would demand my money off the top or go get what I need. But man, I'm gonna tell you something. That is some that is some nerve-wracking stuff right there, because you know, I knew anyway, dealing with me, that if you didn't come back with what I told you to get, man, we just gonna have a problem. And that can ruin everything, throw everything off track. You got 20, 30 people owe you, and then one person mess your list up, and then you go fix that person, you know, then you're losing out on everything because you're going to jail, you're going to hole. So it's just a real, you know, anxiety when you dealing with people like that. But you'll be surprised at how many jokers will put their life on the line or play games or tell lies or come up with the lamest excuses. Man, I done seen jokers say, man, you ain't give me no list, or man, I don't remember you getting what? You don't remember me putting this in your hand, telling you to get this? Man, no, you might have gave it to somebody else. Or I would have got it, man. Man, you be wondering, you know what I'm saying? It just will take you there. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you there. And dudes will get lists and not even have any intentions on getting it. They're just trying to buy some more time. And then before store, you might get somebody a list 4 days before store. All right, look, man, you gonna get this? You gonna have this now. I'm telling you now, I give you this list, because if you ain't gonna get it, I can give it to somebody else to get it. You know what I'm saying? Then dudes will do stuff like this. They'll have somebody owe them for whatever reasons, a fake deal, or sold them their trays, or and they'll tell somebody else to get what you told them to get on your list. And then that person don't come through, which would make this person don't come through, and eventually you ain't getting yours. Man, that's the last excuse I wanted to hear. I literally got to the point where I used to tell dudes when I give them a list, is you getting this yourself? Cause I don't want you to come back to me on store day and say, no, you got everything, but you ain't get the chips because JoJo was supposed to give you the chips and he ain't come. I don't care. I didn't care. Man, go get it. Go find it. Go borrow it. I don't care where you get it from. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? That was my stance on it. And then depending on who I'm talking to, because I'm gonna be talking aggressive, and everybody ain't going for that. They might buck, or they might say something that might, flip a switch, and I'm gonna take off. Bop, bop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going for it. You owe me. I want it, and I don't want no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes dealing with other dudes getting lists. I done seen dudes getting extorted, and they give them a list, and then they just get tired of getting extorted. You know what I'm saying? And then they just don't get the list, and they get something else. You know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes get fed up with it and ain't get the list, and then when dude came to pick the list up, he had that Bethlehem waiting for him. Man, did you got that? Yeah, all right, here you go. And just start, and they rumbling. And I seen two dudes do that right at the top of the stairs on this one institution I was on, and he went to collect because he had a couple of dudes he was extorting, so he giving them lists, and they faithful, they getting it every commissary. You know what I'm saying? Because they scared. So one in particular dude, he stayed right at the top of the stairs, and so when he went to get his stuff from him that day, yo, man, you got that? Yeah. He turned around on him, came, handed him the bag. As soon as he handed him the bag, he put the bag up high in front of his face. So when he handed it to him, dude grabbed the bag. When he pulled the bag down, he was hitting. They fell out in the hallway, and they started tussling and rustling. He trying to get the joint away from him, but he had already got hit like twice. And they rolled down the stairs, man. And if you know, like I know, these stairs got steel stairs, and they got these little jagged edges on them. And I don't know, it might be out here in certain places. You know what I'm talking about. Man, they rolled down the stairs, tussling with the joint. Dude already bleeding. They fighting. He just got fed up to the point where he won't gonna pay no more, and he made his play. You know what I'm saying? He made his play, and when they hit the bottom of the stairs, though, both of them was bust up. You know, everybody looking there. The people in the booth done seen it. They done already called the code. They hit the ground. They like two old fighters in there. They like, everybody hurt. And he hit. You know, the little knife done fell down, fell through the hole in the stairs, so it's laying on the floor. And both of them laying at the bottom of the stairs. Both of them hurt. Because them stairs ain't no joke. And there's a lot of stairs. It's probably like, I remember I counted them one time. It's like 26, 27 stairs. You know what I'm saying? But all because he got tired of being extorted, getting that list. That list is vicious in prison. And dudes that get them drugs, they get them drugs, man. Look, I'm gonna give you this list, man. You got to get this list. You got dudes that had drugs that had 20, 30 people with a commissary list on store day. 20, 30 different people it's all for the drugs, weed, whatever the case may be. If you don't come back with them lists, man, some of them dudes, they gonna keep getting drugs, so they can't really pop off on you for one person not getting a list. So what they'll do, they'll give another joker some drugs to pop off on you for not getting that list. So either way, you gonna get some work. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get some work either way. So that's how the list go in there, man. People give you that, man. I can't give you no list for 20 bag of chips, man, and you come back. This is one of my pet peeves with the list too. I give you a list for 20 bag of chips, 20 pack of cookies. Okay, the equivalent to that, let's just say the equivalent to that is $25, right? Now you done took this list and you said you got this. So that means I'm not going to tell this person to give me no chips or cookies because I know I got it coming from right here. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm putting that, you know what I'm saying, that trust in you, going to handle your business because you give me your word, you know. So boom, then on store day. a joker will come back and some, oh, here you go. What is this? That's the $25 I owe you right there, right? Because I couldn't get the list, but I got this. Because he done shake and bake somewhere else and made a little come up. Now he don't want to go to the store and spend his money, or he never had the money on his books at all. He knew he was going to pull some shake up, but he ain't want to tell you because he knew what your reaction was going to be. So then he said, oh, this $25. And he didn't bring you all this $25 worth of commissary. And you saying to yourself, bro, I told you to get me 20 bags of chips and 20 pack of cookies. Yeah, I know I couldn't get that, but this still $25 though, right? I even got this. I'm gonna throw this in. That make it 30. Like that's gonna make it better. Man, I used to snap. I used to, man, you better take this out there and trade it with somebody and bring me 20 pack of cookies and 20 chips like I told you to bring. Bro, this $25, right? This $30. I don't care. It ain't what I told you to get, man. And I know that may sound petty, but it really isn't when you in this life, man, and you running this business and you got certain things going a certain way. Everything that he probably was trying to give me, I didn't even need. But I needed what I told you to get. You understand? So it's tricky, man. It's crazy. And this is how a lot of dudes be getting hurt. Playing with them lists, you gonna get hurt, man. Because dudes depend on that. And you never know what's going on. Some dudes might want to buy some. I might want to buy a pair of tennis shoes from a joker that just came in. They brand new. Might be some fresh, you know what I'm saying, LeBrons or whoever the case may be. And he don't want nothing but something specific to get them. So you send somebody to the store to get something specific. And if they don't come back with that, you in the same boat you was before you gave them the list. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody else got exactly what he want, and then the sale is made. So all of these intricate things go into that, and man, I've seen dudes fight like dogs over not getting that list right. You know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes get stabbed over not getting that list right. I done seen dudes get their heads split over not getting that list right. You know what I'm saying? Don't take this list if you're not gonna get this stuff, man. You better tell me off the rip. Don't lie. Because that lie is gonna cause a whole big can of something else to be opened up. So, like I said, man, over the years, man, and I'm gonna tell you something. And I ain't trying to be funny. This is real talk. I ain't trying to be tough. I ain't trying to be somebody. I ain't never got a list for nobody of nothing. Even if I was buying something from them, I never took a list. Because 9 times out of 10, if I was trying to buy something from them, like some shoes or whatever they had to sell, I probably had what they needed at the time. Or I trade something that I had off for somebody else that had what that person wanted. But I'm not going to the store and spending my money and getting no list for nobody. It was just something that was in me. You know what I'm saying? It was just something that was in me. It's just like I would never, ever, no matter how, I never really ask people on the street for money. My family members, I don't ask for no whole lot of money. When I first got locked up, I might, say send me this, send me that, because I was, navigating stuff. But I don't be asking for money like that, because I'm gonna get it off the land. But one of my rules was too, I ain't gonna pay you no money that come from my peoples. I don't care if I owe you. I don't care if I legitimately lost it. If I gambled and I lost, and then my people them send me $200-300, and I lost $100. I'm not going to the store and spend their money for my debt. I'm not doing it. Now if I won some money gambling or came up off for store boxing, or I had some weed or whatever and I sold it and I got all this other stuff and I'm gambling and I lose, I pay with that. I ain't giving you not one red cent of my people money, because they ain't sent it for that. You know what I'm saying? And that has got me into some other cases before, because of the simple fact that I don't went and gamble, which I know I'm wrong. I'm not telling you that my philosophy is right. It's just I'm telling you this was my philosophy. So I gamble and I lose, but all I got is the money, you know what I'm saying, that my people send me. At this time, that's all I got. So I'm not giving you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you that. I remember I got in an altercation with a dude before because I lost in the poker game and we was going to the store in like 2 days. And I owed them something like, I don't want a whole lot of money, $50, $60, $40, something like that. So I said, all right, I got you. But the truth of the matter was, I was gonna pay him, but I was gonna pay him from winning something from gambling. So I go to the store and he see me come back with all of this commissary, and I don't give him the money. So he is waiting around and waiting around. Then he pull up on me, ask me where's his money. I said, I ain't got it yet. He said, man, you just went to the store. Now I'm mad, crazily as it sound. I'm mad because I'm like, you clocking me worried about when I went to the store. You know what I'm saying? Which I eventually, when I started doing store boxing and all, I'm doing the same thing. Hypocritical. Hypocritical. But I'm like, man, it don't matter. That's my people money, man. That's some money they sent me. I'm gonna give you your money. I got something else working on because I'm working on something else. I'm gonna get you. No, it don't work, man. Hey, you can really get nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can really get knocked out. So that was my take on things. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I ain't promoting that. I ain't saying that was right because I know I was wrong, especially now, being older, being wiser, looking back in retrospect, because the same thing I wouldn't accept myself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we ended up getting, we had to do a little clutch. We had to do a little clutching. You know what I'm saying? But that list, man, I just had a thing about it. And then, that's how it worked because I was paying attention. Then I started giving people lists. And now I'm like, boom. I expect that list. If I give it to you, I expect it because it's something that you owe me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want specifics. Specifics. I don't want you to bring me what you want to bring me. I don't want you to bring me the equivalent to this money. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I do not want it. Anybody who ever got something for me with that store box would tell you the same thing. And I done screamed on dudes, and I done had fallout with dudes, and I done had, miscommunication with dudes behind the same issue. You know what I'm saying? Because you try to get what you need in there. And if you give somebody a specific list, that's what you need, not what they want to bring you. You understand me? So yeah, man, it's a lot of dudes, man. They got their buck niggas, got their black eyes, got nose broke, jaw broke, everything over mishandling a list, not getting what you was told to get, but getting what and then you got to look at it in this way too. Like them dudes that get drugs, that's where a lot of the list problems come at. Dudes get the drugs because they want the drugs so bad they'll say, yeah, just give me a list, because that's how bad they want the drugs. But they know they not going to the store. They might got something else going on. They buy these drugs from you for a certain price. Say they get $200 worth of drugs from you. Dude give you a $200 list. They gonna take it. They gonna say they got the list, but they'll take the drugs, break it down, pinch off of it, give it to some scary dudes that want to get high and they ain't really don't want to go messing with the dope man, and give it to them and tell them, look, you go get this, and then they'll try to make the list up on the back end with somebody. All this larceny is called duggery, man. And then them people don't come through. So when he come to pay you, he ain't got it. He only got what they got. Oh, well, I ain't got it, man. But look, I got this, or I got that, man, or I got some cosmetics. No, man, it's gonna be a problem. You see what I'm saying? But that's how I go, man. Penitentiary is full, that skullduggery, that larceny, that tomfoolery, but them lists is another form of that same thing. Skullduggery, larceny, confusion, lying, manipulating, and it's gonna all end in violence. That's the way everything in penitentiary ends, in violence. If it don't end in violence, it ain't gonna end. You understand me? It's gonna continue to go. If somebody taking advantage of you, the only way you're gonna stop it is by violence. If somebody is not paying you, the only way you're gonna get paid or get some respect is by violence. If somebody disrespecting you, the only way you're gonna get respect is by violence. It all ends in violence, or it don't end. Point blank. It all ends in violence, or it does not end. People will take advantage of you, man. As long as you allow them to, they will do it. People will handle you the way they want to handle you, give you what they want to give you, if you don't stop it. So it is what it is. But if you go to penitentiary, never accept the list. Never put yourself in a position to get a list. And if you do, you need to get what's on that list, because it ain't no telling what's gonna come to you if you don't, you know. But before all of that, don't go to penitentiary, and you will never have to do nothing but your own grocery list. You heard me? TBP Nation, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Big love to everybody out there. Put this together for y'all right quick before I get on this road. Man, stay tuned, man. We trying to get this movie in these theaters. So we're gonna be pushing that real soon, man. So keep your notifications on. Supporting is important. Appreciate all of y'all. Big love. Stay tuned. We on the move. Duck them hooks, man. They out there. And we out chill. And we pushing P. Peace.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.